So yeah, y'all, how did y'all like the reading? Y'all, you know what? I think I'm gonna do a part two, y'all. I don't know, cause it's a lot of questions. I was just reading y'all comments. Hey Sky, how are you? Happy Thursday. Did you watch the video, Sky? Did you watch the Cat Williams video? Hey Ren, happy Thursday. Hey y'all. Ren, did you watch the Cat Williams video? What you think of it, girl? You know what? I wasn't even trying to make that video be 30 minutes. I thought that was gonna be like a 10-minute video. I looked at the timer on my camera. I'm like, ooh, we've been doing this for 30 minutes. I might just go ahead and do a part two. I might just go ahead and do a part two for y'all. I'm watching this interview first, and then I'm going. Yes, that's the best thing to do. Watch the interview first, because if you watch the interview first, of course you're gonna kind of know more in detail of why I chose the questions that I chose to ask. Because let me tell you something. Out of 200, that's a lot. That is a lot of questions, y'all. That was a lot of information rather. And yeah, it would have been so many questions to ask. So I'm like, if my gang is interested in this like that, then we can definitely line up some questions for a part two. Yes, he did. He was very bold. And y'all listen, um, like I told somebody earlier, what I appreciated about his particular interview is that he just wasn't throwing out all these accusations. He was backing up why. Well, he had reason, and he explained in detail the reasons that he was saying behind the reason behind the things that he was actually saying. So that's what I liked about the interview. It was a long interview, child. I watched half of it last night. I fell asleep, and then I finished the rest today. And I'm like, you know what? And as I was, watching the interview, I'm like, let me take notes. Let me take these little quick notes, because these are some of the things I want to ask in the reading. So yeah, that's how I end up. I had to watch it in two parts, child. But I know if I probably would have watched, if I would have started watching it earlier in the day yesterday, I probably would have finished the whole video in one day, the whole interview in one day. Hey, Healing 0530. I viewed the interview. He seemed to be honest, emotionally relaxed, and it shows on his face. Yes, y'all. Yes, he was very chill. He like, listen, this is my story, child, and this is just what it is. And if they don't like it, if I'm lying, I'm suing. I mean, sue me. Cat isn't back. Love of Scorpio says Cat isn't backing down. The reading was great, point blank, period. And he stood on what everything he was saying. I loved it. Scott said he had 10 million views a day. Yes, I don't think I've ever seen anybody have that many views in one day. When I watched it last night, I think he was about 14 hours in. He he was at like 7 million views. And by the time I watched half of the interview, he was at like 8 million views, y'all. It was crazy. Keisha says, yeah. Hey, Keisha 94. Yeah, he has been exposing the industry for a while now. Yep. And Steve Harvey always been jealous of Bernie Mac. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac. Rest in peace, Bernie Mac. Yes. Yes, child. And they said he's been hating on Bernie Mac for a long time. Absolutely. And Keith 94 Keisha baby, shout out to you. 94 Keisha baby is a magical member on the YouTube. So let me know if you want your two free questions tonight for your reading. And yeah, we can go from there. Nafateria says, can I still pay for a reading? Absolutely. If you would like a personal reading with me, absolutely. You can text my number, the Mama Magical line at the bottom of the screen, or you can go to my website. And it's just in time too for the 6 month reading at the top of the year, the 6 month forecast reading. So, or just a reading period. You always want to get readings at the beginning of each year. 9-4 Keisha Baby says 8 is the year of karma, good or bad, things from the past. I'm telling you. And it's a very material number too. It's about money. So a lot of people, I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing more lawsuits, people getting, sued for things, even from things, from the past. Because it's that year of money and financial gain. Absolutely. Can I do a reading on Michael Jackson one day? Sure, I sure can. I don't know. I don't know why I feel like y'all. I did a reading on Michael Jackson. But sure can. Send me some questions, y'all. Oh yeah, I will be doing the ancestor class next week. Not, oh Lord, I'm I'm ahead of myself. Next month in February, a lot of people have been asking me if I can redo the class. Absolutely. That was a really good class. It was about 3 hours, but you can definitely get the replay on my website. So I just wanted to say that. I meant to say that on a video that I uploaded. I'm gonna post a flyer tomorrow in the community tab. Yeah, we're doing the ancestor class over again. Okay, Keisha, I'm about to give you your 2 questions. Just give me 2 questions, my love, and then I'll do your reading. The way we view celebrities is going to change. Things are being exposed. He said that it is the year of reckoning, child. The year of reckoning. He said this is the year of the truth. So I want y'all. It's like a ripple effect. I'm telling you, it's like a butterfly effect was about to happen. What has already took place. Absolutely. Okay, y'all. So yes, I am doing $25 readings for donation. You get 2 questions. So I got about an hour. So if you guys want to do some of those, I can definitely do that. Or we could just chill, y'all. We could talk and we could chill. Okay. So hey, baby Smooth, thank you so much for your donation. I'm gonna do Keisha 9-4. I'm gonna do 9-4 Keisha first, and then I'm jumping right over to you. Okay, so hey Keisha, so you want to? Oh, okay, knuckle bone. Come on now, I love that. I love when y'all ask me to read with the knuckle bones. What blessings are coming towards me? Let's see what the bones got to say. Today, the truth. Lots of sarcasm to the lap. Every decision made is the Lord's. You want to know your blessings. Oh, speaking of the money year, speaking of the number 8, this speaks about good karma. We just talked about karma, right? So this talks about karma for you, good karma. It talks about large lump sums of money, especially in the realm of the legal things. Maybe if it could be an inheritance, a lawsuit, a win on your behalf, someone calling you up and telling you, hey, you know, someone had put you in their will, and you had no idea that you was in somebody's will. This just speaks about large lump sums of money. Someone may be reaching out to you to give you some sort of good news. It could be life changing or life challenging, but the majority of this is very positive, especially as it relates to money in your life. So I love how this come out for you, especially when and this is that year, that number 8 year. So this is really, really good. This is a really good reading on the knuckle bone. So yes, someone can definitely reach out to you and give you some sort of legal advice or legal counsel that can lead to a payoff for you. So that's really, really good. In your near future, Spirit is talking about cautions, being very, very careful of negative people that come with spiritual attachments, evil plans, people that just are trying to trick you or trying to pretend like they're with you, but they will suck the life out of you. It talks about misfortune and loss. So with these blessings that's coming your way, just make sure you are careful of the company that you are keeping, because even though you have these blessings here, right, it's not a firm blessing. Other people can get in your way, but nonetheless, this talks about making sure you in your present time keeping your goals straight, putting your best foot forward. It talks about people coming into your life to give you assistance, and Spirit wants you to know that you are a good luck magnet right now in your life, and you are a very blessed person regardless of whatever you've been through. This is your year. So child, I'll be doing all type of prosperity work. If I was you, I would be doing all type of prosperity work. Okay, so let's see. You said you want to know what your ancestors got to say to you. Okay, very interesting. So you cannot get too impulsive or too quick to make decisions, or spirit is just talking about you are entering a period of some sort of excitement. So make sure that you are not in that excitement. You're not being desperate. You're not moving too fast. You're not making quick decisions. You have to make sure that you are stepping into your courage. You have to have a lot of self-esteem right now in this period of your life. So if you've been struggling with your self-esteem or struggling with your being assertive in your life, and don't just make sure that you don't miss opportunities because you don't believe in yourself as well, but still make sure you make all your decision making with that's well thought. All your decision making, you have to really take things into consideration. You have to make sure that any choice you make is very well thought out. And anytime we see that fool, we already know this talks about ground zero, right? Beginnings, success. It talks about a journey for you. So you have to leave a lot of things behind, and you might start to feel uncomfortable, but know that it's all going to be worth it. You have to have a lot of faith and really lean on your spirit guides as well, your ancestors and your spirit guides, because they're going to walk with you to this point of your life as well. Anytime we see this high priestess reverse, and it's in a future position. So anytime you see this reverse, it talks about you stepping into the unknown. Things will be revealed to you as you move and progress in your spiritual journey. Not some things will not be, some things will be a little bit dark. Some things will be a little bit enlightening, that duality. So just know that it's all a part of that fool's journey. He travels through the darkness, he travels through highs, lows, he taps into his spiritual reality. He goes into the underworld with the devil in the tower, but he comes back out to that sun shining. So just trust your spirits at this time in your life. They got you. But remember, it's not the time to be too impulsive or too hasty or too quick to make a decision. Be careful of being desperate, because people can see that. So I hope that gives you some sort of clarity, and good luck, girls. I love that that energy that just came out them knuckle bones for you. I would definitely take advantage of that. I will be doing some prosperity work. I will be doing some crown of success work to solidify my blessings. So I hope that helps you. Yes, I'm in trying to manifest a manifest money, new jobs with a passion. I'm interested. That's right. You got to get really clear on what you want right now. You cannot be clouded in your mind. You have to really know what you want and take the physical actions, the practical actions to step towards what you want. Sometimes things fall out of the sky for us, blessings, but sometimes more than often we have to work for them. We have to put that energy out there. And then that's when we get our blessings back. We reap the benefits of our work. So I hope that helps, girl. I know, girl. You so welcome. Okay, baby Smooth, where you at, baby Smooth? Thank you so much for your donation. May I come back to you 1,000 times fold. So I see your question, baby Smooth. You said, what is the energy behind me legally changing my name? Okay, so I just want to make sure before I start pulling these cards, what's the energy behind you legally changing my name? Okay, so this is something that you want to do on your own, right? This is not something someone is suggesting that you do or coercing you to do. I just want to make sure that I'm understanding your question. So we just waiting for Baby Smooth to clarify his question. And yeah, y'all, that I don't know. That interview, y'all, it was so much. I think I might watch it again, child. Because I know I had to miss something, especially last night when I was trying to watch it and I was falling asleep. But yeah, y'all, that interview, he went straight for the juggler. He emptied the full clip, y'all. He was not playing. He was not playing. Okay. Baby Smooth says, correct. My intention is to clear up any karmic debt that might be attached to my name. Okay, will this be a success? Will this be successful? A name change for Baby Smooth be successful. This be a good thing for him to do at this time. Now, I do want to tell you, as far as your name, especially since you are mentioning karmic debt, there's also called life. Not only is it called past life karmic debt, but it's also something where at your name is your energy signature. So we can change our names, but that is still, that energy is still superimposed on us. It is the name that your mother gave you when you were birthed. That's why the names, just for instance, if you're into numerology, right? A person can get married and take on the last name of the person that she married. Now, granted, there's some energy behind any name that you take on, but that first name, the name that you came into this world with when you took your first breath and your mama named you that name, is always going to be attached to your energy no matter what. But let's see what the cards say about changing your name right now. Okay, it talks. This is interesting. Family values, traditions. The conflict will still be there. I mean, the Hierophant, the Hierophant comes with a very strict moral energy. So that means you cannot escape any type of fate because of what your name is. And it's funny because the Hierophant also talks about that old time family tradition. So that energy is still going to be there. And anything that you need to correct in this lifetime, any kind of things that need to be rectified to straighten out any karma for you, is still going to need to be corrected. It's still going to need to be addressed. In other words, so yeah, go, if you want to change your name, that's fine. But once again, if there's any type of karmic debt there, the name change alone will not be suffice, if that makes sense. So I hope that gives you some sort of clarity. And let me see. A second question was, should I start making back YouTube? Okay, let's see. You want to start making your content at this time? Let's see what that looks like for you. Good time for to start back making YouTube content. Okay, so it does look like there needs to be some sort of, I would suggest, I know this is not an in-depth reading, but I would suggest, by the way these cards have fallen in their orientation, it looks like there might be something there might be a few challenges there as far as starting up your new channel. But I do feel like a lot of it is things within yourself, like doubt, self-doubting yourself. Because of this doubt, not truly giving your all, not truly believing in yourself, it will create creative blocks, if you will, for you. Spirit is also saying that learn from what you did the first time as well. Study your old content if you can, and see how you can come back bigger and better. You're going to have to really come back bigger and better, but you definitely need to review what you've already done and see how you can improve in that area. But stop second guessing yourself, Spirit is saying as well, because that is what's creating some blockages for you. So if you need to do a spiritual hair wash to get your hair right, if you're into spiritual work, you want to do something, to give you, some success in that area, this would be a good time to do it. But more, nonetheless, it does talk about a blockage that comes from an internal blockage, something within you. And once you get that straightened out, once you get your goals set up, your vision, your creativity, you'll get your mojo and your flow back. So I hope that helped you. I hope that give you some answers, Baby Smooth. Thank you once again for your donation. Okay. Do I think Cat Williams is an agent? I don't know. I don't think Cat Williams is an agent. I don't know, but I don't get that feeling. Hey, Ramby, thank you so. You welcome, Baby Smooth. Hey, Ramby, thank you so much for your donation. May it come back to you 1,000-fold. Whenever you're ready, let me know in the chat, and I will answer your first question. Love of Scorpio says, "What do the knuckle bones have to?" Okay. So yes, Love of Scorpio. If you would like to do a donation reading, we can get into the knuckle bones for you, and we can see what they say about your present energy in the year 2024, the 2024 year. Hey, Ramby, you here? Okay, I got you. When Ramby said, "I'm here," go ahead, child. Okay, what to come this semester. So you're talking about school. So let's see. Show me the energy surrounding school for Grand B this semester, the spring 2024. Okay. Okay. This looks like it's gonna be a good year, a good semester for you. It really, really does. You're gonna have people that also help you out in school as well. People that come and make life easier. This talks about a lot of good luck, and satisfaction and being happy with yourself and satisfied with yourself this semester. But Spirit is also saying keep it tight. Okay. You have to be very strict on yourself. This talks about Nine of Wands. We know that talks about boundaries as well. So anytime we know that we are in school, right? We have to have discipline. We have to have routine. We have to be able to say, I'm going in early tonight. I got to study. And if you do those things, Spirit is saying you're going to be your hard work will pay off and you will be very satisfied and you will be very, very rewarded. It talks about a lot of success and happiness for you. So I hope that gives you some clarity, child, and good luck on this semester. You got to do what you have to do. Just make sure you have them boundaries. Be careful of friends also that do not share your goals in life and your visions. That's very important because they can make reaching your goals a little bit difficult as well. So be careful of the company that you keep. Spirit is saying. Okay, so let's look a little bit into 2024 for you. So what is the energy for 2024? Spirit is saying burden comes from the past for you. Be willing to move on. Remember, the past is good for lessons. That's it. It's not meant for us to stay there. Your spirit, your ancestors are speaking up. They want a stronger connection with you. So work on your spiritual life. If you work on your spirituality, you will see it grow a lot this year as well. Spirit talks about this year needs to be a very serious year for you. We know it's the year of eight, money. Eight is also a karmic and practical energy. So Spirit is saying that you will also find success if you make the right investments. You have to make good decisions and good choices as well. Be careful of your memory this year. You might find yourself forgetting things. But the Queen of Pentacles, she's very responsible. She's very resourceful. We know that she is the one that makes all the good decisions. You might find people leaning on you a lot this year, asking for help. Make sure know that anytime you give your money out to anyone, it's an investment, and make sure that investment is worth it as well. You'll find a lot of relief coming off of your shoulders this year as well, especially if you make good decisions. You will be able to breathe. You'll be able to let your hair down a little bit, let your hair blow in the wind this year. Once again, it talks about a lot of support for you. So this needs to be the year of good decisions, especially as it relates to your finances. If you do the right thing with your finances, you will be rewarded greatly when it comes to your money this year. And it definitely helps that this is a number 8 year. So this can really, really benefit you if you do the right things by your money. So get educated with money as well too. And anything that you want to purchase, I would say within the next 1 to 3 years, start saving away for that now. Start that savings account. Start whatever you have to do. Start it now. This would be a good year. Any big purchase, a house, a car, you trying to plan for the next 1 to 3 years, this would definitely be the year to start doing that. So I hope that helps. Randy said, I sure did. I went to school and forgot what I went for. Uh-huh. See? You got to be careful with your short-term memory. Oh my God, I'm so done. And that comes from moving too fast. You have to be very grounded this year. Very, very grounded. So if you want to work on your root chakra, you need to practice a lot of mindfulness. All those things will help you to slow down, relax, and stay grounded. Too fast. Uh-oh, what happened? Oh, okay. I thought we almost got disconnected. Okay, but thank you so much, Ramby, and good luck, child. Okay, y'all. So I'm going to do the readings in the same order that you donated. I am taking Cash App. Matter of fact, let me turn my Cash App on just in case some people want to donate over there. But yes, I'm going to do y'all readings in the exact order that y'all donate. So, Love of Scorpio, you are next. Where you at, Love of Scorpio? And then after Love of Scorpio, will be Miss Starlight. So y'all be on point. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm just checking my Cash App, making sure I ain't leaving nobody hanging over there, y'all. Okay. Sinette. Okay, thank you. I see your Cash App, Sinette. Thank you so much. I will be getting to you in the order that you donated. So thank you so much for your patience and for the Cash App. Okay, Love of Scorpio, where you at? Hey, Love of Scorpio. So Love of Scorpio says, what do the Knucklebones have? Okay, so let's see what the Knucklebones have for 2024. And I want you guys to keep in mind too, that divination, tarot cards, oracle cards, it is best for the most present energy. It can glimpse into the future, but then just know that what you got in going on in your life is what the energy is reading. So if you change your mind, if you know make a decision, the decisions always affect fate. So let's see. Okay, so you have to be careful. You have to really be careful when it comes to doubt. You also cannot doubt yourself at all. This talks about for you too, people coming into your life, supporting you spiritually and physically as well. Spirit says you also have to know that you are also a good luck magnet. Do your prosperity work. Hint, hint, hint. This talks about a lot of success for you and people helping you to reach that success. So make sure that you are open to people helping you. Do not be closed off. If people want to help you, make sure that you allow them to help you and allow people to feel comfortable helping you too. Your ancestors want you to know as well that you are a very blessed person. So you need to make sure that you are really strong and tight with your ancestors and your spiritual guides, because a lot of people think that ancestors and spiritual guides are the same thing, and they're not. So if you was in my ancestor class last month, you know the difference. So definitely make sure that you are giving your ancestors offerings, varinating them, because they're going to be doing a lot of work for you. They're going to give you a lot of blessings. It talks about a lot of separations for you this year, letting go of things. It might be a couple of painful endings for you this year, but Spirit wants you to know that extraordinary things will come out of those endings. But you have to walk in a lot of faith. You have to trust the process. Be careful of going down rabbit holes, getting pessimistic, because that will bring more trouble into your life, Spirit says. So just be careful of just thinking too deep into things, because it'll be like a domino effect for you. So it's going to be a lot of things being removed out of your life, because you're going to have to step into your best self, and you can't take everybody with you, and you have to be okay knowing that. So a lot of blessings, success, and prosperity, help from other people. But in order for you to get those blessings, you're going to have to remove away a lot of old things, cut a lot of old ties off, and tie loose ends as well. So that's the knuckle bones for you. Continue to work with your ancestors. Yep. Okay, I'm trying to. Where's your second question at? I lost your second question. You're so welcome. Okay, I see it right here. Any chance that love and romance coming my way has grown? Come on now. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull some mystic love cards for you just to see um, what the energy is that your spirits wants you to know regarding your love life. Love life as it relates to the matters of the heart, intimate relationships. Okay, you already got cards coming out, child. What was that just flew? This love is true. Well, okay, come through, Spirit. So this does talk about an opportunity for true love. So Spirit says you can be successful in that as well. It says someone new. I would not revert back to the past. I do feel like people from the past might try to spin the block. Remember, Spirit said you have to let go of all the old. So I will not allow anybody to spin the block on me. If I were you, you need to be moving forward. Everything has to be new. New money, new love, new relationships, new goals, all of that. And this talks about the present, currently happening. So if I was you, I would be getting clear on what I want out of my love life. I would be manifesting my partner down to the hair, the clothes, the smell, the eye color, the talk, the walk, the build, the health, the lifestyle. I mean, I'm telling you, I will get that damn detail with it because Spirit says you have a nice shot and love for you this year, but it has to be someone new, and it could not be an ex. And you got flirting reverse at the bottom of the card. So Spirit is saying, know what's a good time and not a long time. Just because somebody flirt with you, it does not necessarily mean that they are the one for you. So you have to establish your boundaries and be okay and comfortable verbalizing those boundaries as well. So, girl, you got you a nice year this year. You got a lot of decisions to make, but there's going to be good people coming into your life. But that means you also have to make sure that you have strong spiritual discernment as well. So I hope that helps. I hope that helps you, love a Scorpio. Yep, you have to be very specific. And thank you so much for your donation. May I come back to you 1,000-fold. Oh, I love you too, girl. My fellow Scorpio. Hey, Miss Williams, girl. What's up, Miss Williams? I got you for your. If you want to do 2 questions tonight, since you are a magical member on the YouTube, definitely let me know. Okay, so, all right. So, I see higher perspective, but I think my Cash App donated first. Yes. Okay. So I'm going to jump over to the Cash App to Signet. So where you at, Signet? Drop your 2 questions for me. And then after Signet, I will be doing higher perspective. So higher perspective, thank you for your patience. And you are next. So I'm just waiting for Sinet. Sinet, where you at, Sinet? Hey, Sahara, are you Sinet? Wait a minute. Missing it. Hey, okay. So I'm just waiting for your 2 questions. Thank you so much for your donation. And I'm just waiting for your 2 questions. And then we could tap in, girl. We could tap in. So I'm gonna put a heart by you. Remember that. So I can remember that I did your reading. Okay. Can you tell me what David feels about me? Okay, so let's go to the tarot and see what David feels about you. Let's look at David's intention towards you, his true intentions. Okay, the true intentions towards Annette. Oh, okay, still ready to speak. Interesting. Okay, so it looks like David doesn't have terrible. I'm gonna be clear with this. It doesn't look like he has bad intentions. But David looks like he's going to come with some burden and some challenges, especially possibly from the past. I think he got some baggage. He might end up breaking your heart, causing emotional pain in your life in the future because of something that he's carrying with him. So once again, it's not like he has bad intentions. He's trying to purposely, ruin things for you because it does look like he has a solid intention with you. That talks about marriage, 4 of Wands. But he got some issues. He got some things. I don't even know if he's told you about it, but it looks like it can cause some pain in the future that might hurt you. So I would just, take my time. take my time and allow things to take your time and allow things to just play out. But yeah, that sucks when that happens. You know, sometimes good people, wrong time type of thing. You know, maybe even right person, but just bad timing. You know, it's like that type of thing, if that makes sense. So I know you said you want to know something about your love life, the energy around your love life. So let's see what cards you get, what the spirit has to say regarding your love life, your matters of the heart. What is the message? Up, red flag. I think that's about David. Not the one. Not the one. I know it's reversed, but like I teach in my tarot, you always have to take in consideration the context of the question and the supporting cards. So even when it comes to reversals, you still have to pay attention to the other cards that sit next to it. Not the one. So Spirit's letting you know about David. Reversed. Here for a good time, maybe not a long time. So yeah, I would just take that because your spirits are really speaking strongly about this David person. And this goes hand in hand with kind of what came out in them cards, in them tarot cards. I'm gonna just pull one for you. One more for you. They've been fucking. So I don't know. Like I said, and it's something about David's energy. Like he come with baggage. He might not be telling you everything. But these oracle cards, they are very straight up and very, very direct with the message. Let me see if I can put my camera down. Because I be wanting y'all to see the cards closer. Okay, yeah, that does look a lot better. To me it does. Okay, I think I'm gonna start to keep my camera a little bit lower. Yeah, that does look better. Okay, thank you so much, Sinette, and good luck to you, girl, in 2024. And I hope you get everything that your heart desires and that you deserve. So, higher perspective, hey, higher perspective, where you at? And then, after higher perspective, I got you, Miss Williams. Thank you so much for your patience. Shout out to Miss William and my Patreon gang. That's my Patreon family. Okay. So I'm just waiting on higher perspective to respond. Wait a minute. Miss Starlight. Where was you at, Miss? And I remember saying your name. Hold on. How I end up skipping you, Miss Starlight? How did I skip you? I remember seeing your name. Where are you? Oh, you was after Lover Scorpio. Okay, higher perspectives. I'm so sorry. Starlight did donate right before you. So let me do Starlight to be fair. And then I got you. So sorry about that. That my bad. That was Mama Magical's bad. My fault. Miss Starlight, can you put your questions down for me? Could you I don't see your two questions. So if you can, could you please be post your two questions for me? So sorry, higher perspective. I do apologize about that, but I got you. Don't worry about it. Okay, so Miss Starlight says, let me see what she said. Why is my boyfriend all of a sudden calling, communicating, listening, and being extremely sensitive now? You know, it's like he went from 0 to 100 over. Is he trying to love bomb you? Is he feeling guilty about something, child? I'm not mad. Just wanted to know what changed. Okay, so let's look into his intentions and see if they're genuine. Let's start there. Let's see if his intentions for you are genuine. Okay, we got cards flying up. He being toxic, girl. This talks about manipulation. That card flew out, and the devil card flew out as well. So he might not have the best intentions between. That's why I said, is he trying to love bomb you? Because that's what Spirit told me. He might be feeling guilty about something. You know how men are. If they know they did something that they probably shouldn't have done, what that is, we don't know. But sometimes they start to show you affection because of guilt. Exactly, Seven of Cups. But you're gonna find out what it is real soon. Seven of Cups reverse. So you're gonna know exactly what it is behind this. But Spirit is saying, this might be a little bit there might be a little bit of manipulation behind all of this, But you will know because anytime that Seven of Cups comes out reverse, it talks about the smoke clearing up and it talks about you finally seeing things exactly for what it is. So let it play out. If you want to be nice, go ahead, girl. I would take it. Let me tell you something. I would be taking advantage of that like hell. Okay, I want this. I want that. Remember, I told you last year I wanted that outfit. Can you go get it for me? I will. Okay, he wouldn't play the role. I will be taking it. I will make it benefit me. That's all I'm saying. Because he's feeling guilty about something. There is some manipulation there. Miss Starlight, was that your only question? Love of Scorpio said facts. Facts, period. I would make that true. Okay. We gonna both manipulate. We gonna both manipulate. Okay, let's see your second question. How do my ancestors feel about this relationship? Okay, let's see how they feel about your relationship. Now listen, if your ancestors speak and let you know how they feel, and if you try to not take whatever they're going to say, in consideration, they can start messing with your relationship too. We talked about that in the ancestors class. So let's see how you feel about your relationship. Okay, Knight of Cups is represents your relationship. They say he trying to be sneaky with you, but the justice says that they're going to cut right to the truth. So if he calls himself, admitting to you what happened, Seven of Cups reversed like that, how that just came out, the ancestors saying that they're gonna make sure you find out the truth about it. Knight of Cups, the thing about the Knight of Cups, he's not always sincere. He's more like a player at times. I mean, I know the intuition, the not I'm sorry, not the intuition, the orientation is upright. Mm, like I said, I don't feel like even when I first, pulled the first set of cards, I don't feel like, whatever he did was just super bogus. But it's just some things about him and your ancestors is going to force the truth in the situation. He might have done something in that past, especially with that Seven of Swords reverse. Sometimes it talks about a person that maybe not doing nothing at this moment, but it's something that happened in the past that they're going to decide to finally come clean about. And your ancestors is going to make sure you find out the truth about it as well. Because you got that justice card. So that speaks about nothing but truth, morals. So I don't know. I just don't think he's a terrible person, but it's just some things, that he probably know that he shouldn't have did, in other words. So I hope that helps. Playing childish games, get attention. Yep. You got that right. Higher perspective. Yep. You hit that one on the head, child. Okay, Miss Starlight, thank you so much once again. And you are up for real this time, higher perspective. Let me go back up to your question. I think you put your question in your donation. Mm. Okay, here you go, right here. And then after higher perspective, then I got you, Miss Williams. So higher perspective says, what shadow qualities within myself can I work on right now? Okay, let's see. That's a really good question. That is a very mature question to ask as well. You need to work on your emotions. Once you address just if there's any type of emotional hangups, especially from the past, something that got you stuck there, you know that there needs to be healing. Spirit says you know what that is. I feel like you have reflected on it, but it just talks about emotional trouble. Troubles with the heart, maybe not trusting your own intuition, not trusting yourself when it comes to relationships, maybe due to things in the past, and that is kind of what's hindering your future potential suitors in your life. But Spirit says once those emotional problems are addressed, your heart is healed, then you will have a successful new beginning with somebody. That's what the Four promises you: a clean slate, a new beginning, a lot of success and positivity. But it looks like with that King of Cups, um, the King of Cups reverse does talk about emotional instability, and the Knight of Pentacles is someone that could be stubborn as well. So make sure that you are open to the things that you are desiring and asking for. You can't be too picky, and you cannot be choosing to be hung up on things and stuck on things. Make sure that you are healed, so the new person that comes in your life does not have to pay for the sins of the person from the past. So I would just, in a nutshell, address any emotional issues there. Make sure that you resolve them, work on your intuition, work on your healing yourself, and you will get it. But the problem looks like possible stubbornness, maybe things from the past that got you stuck, and to reiterate, emotional problems. All things that fall under emotional, your emotional, the way you feel, your intentions, matters of the heart. Resolve all of that, and you can be successful in love. Very straightforward, actually. Very straightforward. Trust issues, yeah. King of Cups. When King of Cups is reversed, he does not trust anybody because of his emotional issues. He holds on to things from the past. Anytime we have trust issues, is because of something that happened to us in the past, and we have not truly resolved from it. We evolved from it, rather, and we have not truly gotten over it. Knight of Pentacles. So, how you gonna want somebody and then that good person come in your life and you don't even trust them? They ain't gonna want to deal with you. They is not gonna want to deal with you. So let me for your second question, because I think I kind of answered both of those questions at once. So I will pull. Let me pull some love cards for you just to see what additional messages that you can get, since both of your questions are related to love. Okay, boundaries, bad intentions, not the one. So you need to trust people and believe them for who they are in the beginning and what they show you. That means you have to have healthy boundaries. You cannot trust people because you have trust issues, because then the issue is you and not them. So you need to be able to make sure that you are clear on, is this a true red flag, or am I tripping? Or I just don't really trust myself. I don't trust this experience because of something that happened in the past. So that kind of distorts your reality, that those trust issues. Once again, somebody come in your life new and you don't trust them, not because of them, but because of you in reality. So just Spirit is saying that you definitely need to implement boundaries in your life, but you're not going to be implementing the proper boundaries as long as you have trust issues. So I hope that makes sense. It's okay. You can date yourself for a while. That's how you get to know yourself. And once you are strong in yourself, you identify yourself, then no one else can identify you for you, and no one can make you second guess yourself. So I hope that helps. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, hey Kat, I see you. Thank you so much for your donation. If you can, post your questions down there for me. And while I'm waiting for you, Kat, to post your questions, I'm gonna do Miss Williams really fast, because Miss Williams is a part of my membership gang on YouTube and my Patreon. So I gotta make sure I get her, and then I got you, Kat. So Miss Williams, where you at? Where you at, Miss Williams? So I'm doing Miss Williams now, and then Kat is right after Miss Williams. Oh yeah, I done been seeing some things about that Simon, like Simon Bowles and that husband. I didn't watch that interview when he was saying that stuff about her, but yeah, I put that down. Okay, let's see what. Oh, will you be happy this? I know that's right. Let's see what as it relates to your happiness this year. So, Spirit is saying the way to your happiness is releasing any toxic attachments anything that you're binding to. I don't care if it's a relationship, it's a bad habit, a hobby. You have to rid those people, and always check the intentions of your heart that will keep you morally happy. And then Spirit is definitely talking about letting go of the past, Six of Cups. Anything that was in 2023, if you need to address it and move on from it. Ten of Swords says you need to dead those things. So your spirit side, really talking about letting go, ending things, deading things, so you can step into your best life. That is the key to your happiness. Letting go of anything that brought you sadness. And it's as simple as that. If things weren't conducive to your highest goal, if people were around you creating drama, trauma, and stress, those are the people that were the roadblocks between you and your happiness. If it was bad habits, if it's not taking care of yourself, if it's not treating yourself right, Spirit is saying release all those old bad habits, people, places, and things, and address the past. Be okay with letting the past go after it's addressed, and move forward. And then you can be happy in your future in 2024. But it's all designed by fate. And we know that our fate is controlled by our choices. So you got some choices to make, and you need to make sure that you are making good choices. And then that's what your happiness will be contingent upon, your decision to allow things to be released out of your life. You got to let it go. You have to let it go. Know that those friends were not for you. You are happy how things went, because guess what? You were enlightened in that moment. You saw people for who they were, and now you don't have the energy of fake and deceptive friends around you, and that in itself is a blessing. So you have to be optimistic and look at the glass half full, and have instead of half empty. Make it your intention to be happy, and yes, you will be happy. Happiness is a state of mind. We all have a choice to be happy, and if we think about it, we can always find plenty of things to be happy about. Even if it's the fact that you got breath in your body, you are alive, and your heart is beating. That's people wish they can have that right now. So you have to count your blessings. This year, you really have to count your blessings and your wins. Okay, so you want to know, did someone send you any bad energy? Let's see. I'm not saying any bad energy. Now, granted, we know this is just a brief donation reading, so we're not going really deep. But from these cards, no. This just looks like, you standing in your own way by not letting things be, and holding on to things. So it's more just you. People are always going to send us bad energy. That's, we live in a world, a world, I can't get it out, full of people that are very negative. But in this case, it's more about your own stubbornness. It's causing, certain challenges in your life. So I hope that helps you. Miss Williams said noted. I know that's right. That's how we get better. We take a good look at ourselves, we address the issues, and we move far from them. We learn from them, we grow, and we move forward. Every lesson gained is wisdom, so that's a good thing. So thank you so much. Shout out to my Patreon gang. Okay, so now cats. Cat, thank you so much for your donation. May I come back to you 1,000-fold. You're so welcome, Miss Williams. So, Kat, you is up, child. Are you here, Kat? Are you with us? Let me know in the comments that you are here and you are ready for the reading. So I'm just waiting for Kat to let us know that Kat is present. And after Kat, it's going to be RKA 1107. So after Kat, you are next, RKA. And while I'm waiting for Kat to let me know that Kat is what. Okay. Yes, I see your question. Okay, I was just waiting for you to let me know you was here. So Kat says, which job should I accept? The school safety. Which job? Okay, so let me see. Okay, so let's see. Let's look at the energy around the school safety jobs. This will be a successful job for Kat. Regarding her circumstances and her health conditions, with the school safety agent job be good for her? Oh, they're talking heavily about your surgery. No, you still got some healing to do. You see those cards, and just to let you guys know, when you see a lot of swords in a spread, it does relate to surgery, and you're still healing. You still got some healing to do. I wouldn't do that just yet. I wouldn't do that just yet. It might be too it could be too strenuous on you. You don't want to. You want to be careful with your neck. You want to give your body all the time that it needs to heal and correct itself. So I would hold off due to your surgery on that position. Let's see, desk job. Yes, I don't have to pull no more justice when it comes to yes or no. Is yes. When it sits upright, is yes. So this is the yes. And you see, look at the image. Like I teach my game, my tarot class. Look at the image. What is this person doing on this card? They're sitting down, right? Let me make sure I'm in the camera. You see how they're sitting down? They're relaxing. You need to sit down for right now, Spirit said. You'll get back up there. Give yourself a chance to heal, girl. You gonna get up there. So yes, do the desk job, and then once you're healed, if you really want to do the school safety thing, do that. Do that. Okay. Okay, so technically that was 2 questions, Miss Cat. But what I would do for you guys, what I would do for you is I pull a card to see the energy for the year, just to see what comes up. But yeah, guys, make sure that you guys are limiting your questions to 2 for the sake of the reading and the time. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Knight of Pentacles reverse. Be very careful of your money and your financial decisions. Remember, this is the number 8 year. So it does speak of some financial challenges for you, but it could be, you could do something about it now. You know, you still might have those challenges, but if you start making smart financial decisions now, then some of those challenges will be alleviated and they won't be as bad as they possibly could be. So it does show financial, remember, this is a karmic year, number 8. So however you treated your money in the past is definitely going to manifest this year. But you still, that doesn't mean that you don't have, the opportunity to start making good decisions. So be very, very on top of your finances. No reckless spending. A good rule of thumb: if you can't buy it 3 times over, then it might not be in your budget. So make sure that you are really budgeting when it comes to your money. So you're so welcome, Kat, and good luck, and thank you so much for your donation. So RKA, where you at, RKA? You are up next. RKA said, did I make the right decision by cutting Eric off and unfriending him on all social media platforms? I know that's right. But it sounds like you second guessing yourself, child. So I'm just waiting for RKA to respond in the comments so I can know I can proceed with the reading. And then we can go from there. Thank you to everyone that donated. So while we wait for RKA to respond, let me go check the Cash App. Make sure I ain't leave nobody hanging. Okay, looks like we put in the Cash App. Okay. The cat, hey, Life XOXO, the Cash App is at the bottom of the screen. Okay, RKA. So let's see. You want to know if you made the right decision cutting your off. RK, you thought you was tripping? Okay. Hmm. Spirit says you could have been a little bit emotionally driven, maybe even a little bit impulsive. But if you Spirit, I like how the Ten of Wands is reversed. So this cutting this person off look like it can cut off a lot of stress out of your life too. This person might have been weighing you down a little bit, as well. Did you find out some secrets? Did you find out something that you weren't supposed to know, or you were supposed to know, but it was being kept away from you? But Ten of Wands reverse talks about the burden is off your shoulders now. So now you just got to be strong enough to stick to your boundaries and stand on your decisions. You can't second guess yourself, Spirit says. So I hope that helps you. Okay, your second question is, and can I get a Twitter asking for your divine gifts and messages, Oracle Day? And can I get? Oh, so you want to? Okay, so you want me to? Okay, so you're asking for me to use my divine gifts and messages deck for your spiritual gifts. Is that what you're saying? I think that Twitter thing was a typo. Reading asking for your divine gifts. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what you were saying. So let me go ahead and pull some cards for you. Let's see what Spirit talks about as it relates to your spiritual gifts and talents. Oh, okay. We got a card coming out. I didn't even get to break the deck fully. What's this? Prophecy. Ooh. So Spirit says you have the gift of prophecy. The card says, the gift of prophecy, a sight so divine, foreseeing the future, a sacred design. In visions and dreams, the truth does shine. So that means you have to trust, you got to have strong spiritual discernment, and you have to trust the messages and the visions that you get from your ancestors. If something feel off, it probably is. You have to trust yourself. When you have this gift, you have to have a lot of spiritual discernment too. And your intuition got to be on point. Since this flew out, I'm going to pull one more for you. Inner divinity. There you go. You got to trust yourself. Just like I said, as far as your spiritual gifts and talents, prophecy is it. And you really have to be connected to your inner divinity. This card says, inward journey. Seek the sacred shrine. Remember, you are a sacred shrine. You are a walking altar. Tap into your divinity. Let your light shine. Within your true self, a masterpiece. So fine. Ashe, come through, spirit. That's your spiritual gifts and your talents. So you need to learn how to cultivate that. Definitely do a lot of head work, working on your mind, clearing out your mind. You have to be very peaceful with your thoughts and positive. Your thoughts have to be high vibrational. So you are not distorting your spiritual gift as well and hindering it by being very negative, and a lot of self-doubt will affect that gift as well. So I hope that helps you. I love it for you. Yeah, that's a powerful gift, girl. That is a powerful gift. So thank you, RKA, for your donation. Once again. Okay, so who is next? I feel regret. You can't do it. If you're starting to feel regret, you need to do something to get your mind off of the situation. Unless you know you was really, really tripping about something, but only you know that. Only you know that. Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes that history will get you. That history will keep you stuck. But let me tell you something about history. History goes out the window the moment somebody violates me or disrespect me. I don't care how long I know you. You in that history can chuck the deuces. Put your feet to the street and beat it. But yeah, I mean, if the relationship is strong, and maybe You know, sometimes things just need to take its course and then you meet back up. But right now, it's really affecting you. So you need to take a breather. So I hope that helps. You got this, girl. Now, if you got that gift, you better trust it. Hey, D. Evans, thank you so much for your donation. May it come back to you 1,000 times fold. Okay, I see y'all in the Cash App gang. So after D. Evans, it looks like Drea is after D. Evans for the Cash App and then Miss Model. So y'all be on point. Hey, D. Evans. Thank you so much for your donation. So D. Evans is $25 for the donation readings. But I answer one question. If you don't do the 425, I will answer your first question. So while you are deciding that, let me answer your first question. So you says, will I get a new job offer soon? I put my altar and stop using my divination tools. I put up my altar. I'm trying to stay close to my spirituality, but by sitting still and listening to God more. My guys aren't mad at me, are they? Okay, so let me answer your first. Did you take my ancestor class with your altar so you can know about the altar? Okay, so let's see if you get a new job officer. Okay, so it does look like when it as it relates to your job offer and your pursuit for your career, it looks like it could be some sort of blockages there. You need to put your ancestors altar, but first and foremost, because they're the ones that help to bring blessings into your life. So you need to make sure you're putting that up, and that might just be it. So I would, because the Six of Cups reverse does talk about ancestors, and it's reversed, so it talks about a disconnection. Your ancestors are going to bless you. They're going to give you those opportunities. So it does look like you could get the job, but you need to insert your ancestors in this so they can help to solidify that for you, if that makes sense. Hmm. Okay, so let me see your second question. Yeah, so let your ancestors help you with that job, girl. Put that altar back up. Make sure you give your ancestors a good offering. Marinate them for libations, light them a candle, and give them your request, and they're going to help you get that job. And refresh them divination tools. Feed them, wake them back up. Let's see how your guides are feeling towards you. You know what? They just want to They just want communication with you. That's all. You taking down that altar. Not that you're not the walking altar yourself, but that altar focalizes the energy. That Three of Swords. That three represents communication. Just as reverse talks about things being off balance in your life because you are not connecting with your ancestors, your spirit guides. You know, those are two different things, like we talked about in the ancestor class. But you need to, allow them to bless your life. You need to put that focalized space, which is an ancestor altar. It focalizes that space to make sure that you are giving things to your ancestors, giving them light, uplifting them. You lift them, they lift you. Because they just, they're desiring, that conversation again, that intimate time with you again. But no, they're not upset with you. And I know the Three of Swords does talk about heartbreak and regret, but I do think that that's more on your end, because when we don't have a strong connection with our ancestors and our guides, we do have a lot more challenges that otherwise that they would have cleared out the way for you. So I hope that gives you some sort of clarity. You got this, girl. You know what to do. Put that dang on Arthur back up. What's wrong with you? Okay, so Drea for life. Drea of life, thank you so much for your donation in the Cash App. You are up next. Please let me know what your two questions are in the chat below. You so welcome, D. Evans. You got this. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Let me see. Let me see something else. Did I skip someone? Life XOXO. Are you Drea? I just want to make sure I ain't tripping right now. I want to make sure I'm not tripping right now. I'm reading for the wrong person. Okay, got you. I thought so, but I just want to make sure. Okay, so let's see your questions. It's my best interest to reconcile with David, my ex fiance. I'm confused. Okay, so let's see if that's in your best interest to reconcile with your ex fiance, David. Let's see if we can get some clarity for you. If this would be in your best interest. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, so it does say the Nine of Pentacles is ultimately a yes card. It does talk about the investment that was put in, but it looks like in this reconciliation, if you link back with him, the problems that were there that ultimately caused the separation is still going to be there unless it's addressed too. And unless both parties are working on things, you working on the things that created the imbalance, the disconnect, the breakdown in Iyala Vezet's voice. So make sure, as long as you're willing to address the problem, and he is too, it does look like it could be success there, but it can't be one-sided. It cannot be flip-flop. The effort must be balanced. So you got to really sit back, analyze, address, and think about, is this a good decision for you as well. So as long as David is willing to put forth the equal effort, it could be something again. So your second question is, will my job give me the pay and promotion that I have worked very hard for? Let's see if they're going to give you what you have earned, what you deserve. Oh, the Empress. Yes, this talks about a lot of abundance for you, a lot of success. And you know what? The Spirit is telling me to pull a um a card from the money card for you, money bags deck. Let's just see what comes out. Okay, what's this? It already flips. Finance. Okay, I don't know if you're in finances, but it says consider these options: accounting, financial. If nonetheless, just look at it as finance and money. So look at how these cards matches with each other. We have the word finance, and the Empress is all about abundance. So it looks like yes, and it looks like they might be giving you some sort of message of good news. You might be hearing something good from them. But if not, if something changes, don't be afraid to vocalize that. Sticking up for yourself will get you what you want ultimately. So I hope that helps you. Don't be afraid to work what you work for. Don't be afraid to speak up for what you have worked hard for, is what Spirit is saying. So thank you so much, Life of XOXO. May your blessings come back to you 1,000-fold. You are so welcome. Thank you. And Happy New Year. Okay, Miss Model, where you at, Miss Model? You are next. If you can post your 2 questions for me. And of course, if you guys want to go a little bit deeper with any of the messages that have come out for you tonight, if you want to investigate a little bit more, you can always reach out to me by texting the Mama Magical line below or going to my website. Oh, hey, Aries Fire Sign. I didn't even see you right there. Hey, that's another Mama Magical member. Hey, so if you have a question that you would like me to answer tonight, let me know. So right now, I'm just waiting on Miss Model to let me know that Miss that she is here and present for her reading. You can let me know down in the comments by posting your 2 questions. Okay, it says which okay, all right, Miss Model, I see you. Hey, Miss Model. Miss Model says, should I give Frankie another chance? Okay, let's see if that would be in your best interest. Cards are falling. Okay, 9 of Swords. Go back to And no, it's not going to be stability there. And he is still stuck in the past. 6 of Cups reverse talks about somebody refusing to let things of the past go. 4 of Wands reverse talks about something that was maybe solid at one point being very rocky and not dependable. This talks about a separation and a breakup. If you choose to stand your ground about what you said, a lot of mental stress, worrisome, and anxiety will be relieved from you. So Spirit says this is going to heal you mentally by letting this go, because it looks like this person is very much stuck in the past of a broken and toxic relationship. So therefore, he is going to be that same way with you. So he's going to continue. In other words, he may continue to give you things to worry about and be in this 9 of Swords energy. So I hope that helps and makes sense for you. Okay, just a second. Okay, Miss Model. Miss Model, did you have a... Oh, okay, I see a second question. You want to know, should you stick to your fashion for X-commerce? Okay, should she stick to fashion for her X-commerce? This was successful. Okay, so it looks like it is some challenges here for you. If there could be possible challenges here, possible money struggles, but it does look like it can eventually pay off if you're willing to stick with it. It's not going to be easy, but if you're willing to stick with it, it could be lucrative for you. And the Ace of Swords reverse encourages new ideas, new perspectives as it relates to your question at hand. So you might have to go back to the drawing board and come up with some new innovative ideas, or something similar to that. It just talks about a lot of new things, a new thought process with it. Once again, it won't be easy, but if you're willing to stick to it, it could pay off. It could pay off nicely. So I hope that gives you some sort of clarity. Thank you so much, Miss Model. Okay, Miss Aries. Shout out to Miss Aries, which is a magical member. Hello, how are you? I am well, Miss Aries fire sign. Thank you for asking. Please ask my dad. Could you please okay, please ask my dad. Orvid. What did he mean? What did he mean, money or house? In my dream. Could you do me a favor and kind of re-clarify your question? I'm not sure if I'm understanding it correctly. I just want to make sure that I understand your question before I pull cards on the energy. You welcome, Miss Model. I'm so glad I can help, and Happy New Year to you. So yes, Miss Aries, if you can just kind of clarify your question for me. If you are asking about your dad, which I'm assuming if you said is if he's talking to you in dreams, he must be an ancestor or have crossed over. That is a different type of reading. That is a mediumship reading. And tonight we're just doing a tarot card reading. We're doing a different type of divination. We're not doing mediumship. So if you would like to re-ask your question or ask another question, you definitely have the opportunity to do that. Okay, I think we caught up in the Cash App. Yeah, we caught up over there. We caught up in the Cash App, y'all. So I'm just waiting for Miss Aries to clarify or ask another question. And I believe that I am caught up with everyone else. Okay, it looks like I am. So that's good. Miss Aries fire sign, are you still with us? Miss Aries fire sign. Let me know if you are still in the chat. Okay, I think Miss Aries fire sign has left us. She's not saying anything else. Hmm. Okay. Okay, y'all. Let me see. Okay, I think we lost Aries fire sign. I was waiting to see if she can re-ask her question, clarify it for me. But she's not responding. She might have left the chat. Okay, y'all. We've been on here for a little bit over an hour. If y'all don't have any more questions for me, we can go ahead and conclude the chat for this evening. I'll be back on tomorrow night. And of course, if anybody needs some deeper insights or want to do an investigative reading to dig deeper, you can always contact me by texting the Mama Magical line below or going to the website. Oh, okay. There you are. Sorry, what okay. Miss Aries. So yes, if you can clarify your question for me or ask another question. Because if you're asking about a person that has crossed over, that is a different type of reading. That's a mediumship reading. We're just doing oracle readings tonight. Okay, what is in it for me? Okay, let's see. I see it now. What is in for me for 2024? Okay, so let's see the energy for you in the year of 2024, the current number 8 year we are in. Oh, you got to. It talks about spiritual growth for you. This year you're gonna have to really be tapping into your intuition. The moon talks about hidden things, the things that need to be shed light on. It talks about illuminating what is in the dark. So also, don't be surprised if things become revealed to you. Rather, the moon is good at revealing things, especially things that were once again kind of hidden away from us. So don't be too taken aback or caught off guard if you find out some truths this year, but you really need to be working on your spirituality and working on your intuition and trusting your intuition. I call it the intuitive intelligence. Really lean on your intuitive intelligence. The moon is a very maternal and very spiritual energy, and it's all about the feelings, the emotions, the things that we hide away from people. Make sure that you are tapping into your innermost self, your spiritual and divine self. You may find yourself at a bit of a crossroad this year or a fork in the road. Nonetheless, it talks about a lot of decision making. So this year is really emphasize. This year will really emphasize fate. And remember, fate is also by choices. So you're going to have to make sure that you have a very clear and sharp mind and good discernment, good spiritual discernment as well, in order to make decisions. This talks about serious decisions that may need to be made. So you're going to have to really take your time making them and consider all options and make sure that you are well informed before you make any decisions this year, because this year your decision making will set the foundation for the subsequent years to come. So really take your decisions serious. Do not make quick snap decisions. Do not make decisions on a whim, and do not make decisions when your mind is clouded or confused, or if you are suffering from some sort of mental distress or indecision. So really be careful with your decisions. You got a lot of water here. So this year will be a very, very spiritual year for you. And Queen of Pentacles, make sure you're making good decisions as far as your financial investments. And once again, remember this year, it plants the seeds and set the tone for the next years to come. So you need to really make sure that you are investing in everything that makes sense. If you cannot profit off of it, if it would not be a good return for you, I would be very careful on what I put out my money to. So you need to budget, save. Make sure you are okay with your health too, as well. Queen of Pentacles talks about health. Make sure you are grounded this year, because as you will be stepping into your spirituality and going to the next level, you have to make sure that there's a balance there. You're not getting too far off in the deep end with with the spiritual world, because we still do have to live in the practical world. So make sure that there's a good balance between the two as well. So balance is a very important aspect in your life this year. It's important always, but it's going to be really highlighted and emphasized for you this year. So I hope that gives you some sort of clarity for you. So thank you, Miss Aries. So Emiliano, thank you for your donation. But we are doing the $25 donations tonight. So everyone that has got a reading, they donated $25, and you got 2 questions. So when you donate $25, you get 2 questions. Okay, I'm just checking my Cash App, y'all. Just checking, make sure I'm behind. Oh, okay, RKA, you done spent the block back. Okay, so while I'm waiting for Emiliano to see if he's going to continue on with his donations, let's look at that. Let's look at your question. Thank you again so much for your donation. Is my family healing from past trauma? Let's see. Yes, that's a very direct card too. Look at that 10 of Cups. That's all about love and happiness within the family. So that is a big yes. So make sure that you are really working your ancestors strong, because you know when it comes to the family, the ancestors, that's their realm, that's their domain, that is their forte. So when it comes to spiritual family healing, generational trauma, so-called generational trauma, make sure that you are doing a lot of ancestral work, making sure you're keeping them fed, you're keeping them lifted, because they're working in overtime for you to correct these things. Yeah, so make sure you, as the spiritualist in your family, you are doing your spiritual due diligence as they are helping to heal some of these traumas amongst multiple people. So they're going to need all the energy they need. So yes, your answer is yes, without a doubt. 10 of Cups. So I'm just trying to see if Emiliano wants to donate for a reading. It's $25, and we can definitely pour some money back. Money backs cards, the Oracle deck money back is all about the money. It is all about the money. So we're gonna pour from that deck for you, Emiliano. I got you. I got you. I knew it. It couldn't be a coincidence. They're healing. Yes. So you can light a candle for them. You can help as they're healing. You can do the spiritual work for your family in the background. That'll be really good to help. And say prayers too for the family, to keep the family together, and praying for healing too. Okay, Emiliano, thank you so much for your donation. I'll come back to you 1,000 times. Okay, so he says Stress for my due date to get my car in the shop. Okay, wait a minute. Let me see. Oh, okay. Let me go back to the first question. Will I have enough money to get my car fixed by the 17th? Okay, so let's see. Let's address that first question. Will Emiliano come up with the money? Will he be successful for getting the money needed to get the car fixed by the 17th? Okay, what's this? The Hermit. Okay, solutions. It looks like you could possibly can have some help, but don't be afraid to reach out for help too. I know you man don't like handouts, but if someone does help and offer to give you some sort of financial help, know that that's your ancestors making it happen. If not, you're gonna have to make sure that you get up for swords reverse and make these opportunities happen for you. So as long as you working hard for the money, you doing all you can, you putting your best foot forward, then yes, Spirit is saying they're supporting you getting this money, and they might even send someone to you to help you gain this money. Yeah, the Chariot reverse. The Chariot reverse talks about. Did you get in a car accident? Sometimes when the Chariot reverse comes out, that talks about car accidents or some sort of car damage. So that energy is coming up. Okay, so let me pull some. Yes, ma'am. Yep, I knew it. That's what that Chariot was talking about, reverse. Aren't they always unexpected? I don't think anybody ever expects a car accident, or else they would have avoided it. My dad not playing about me getting it fixed. Yeah, so make sure you hustle, you work, and when other people see you really working hard, they'll offer to pitch in and help. So don't underestimate that, and don't be too proud to accept that help. So let's look into finances for you, see what comes out. Some money and finances. What is it? I need to know. Patience. Okay, so you got patience, science, and research. Okay, patience, science, and research and subscription. So what this talks about is patience. Spirit says patience and patience and perseverance go hand in hand. Success is rarely an overnight accomplishment. Patience contributes to resilience. So don't be too sometimes when we get too anxious about money, we might make really bad financial decisions. Spirit is saying slow and steady will win the race for you and your finances. So as you work hard, it says, working hard, perseverance. That's you working hard at what you want and giving yourself some grace, not burning yourself out, but really working hard, having a steady work ethic. You will get what you need financially. This is just a little tip to consider. Spirit says you can consider these career options. So if you are into this naturally, this could be a sign for you. It says science and research scientist, biologist, chemist, astrophysics, environmental sciences. So if you are into science in any capacity, Spirit says that could be a thing that you could look into, and it could be prosperous for you as well. But nonetheless, you can just take the keywords, which is science and research. So don't be afraid to expand your mind when it comes to sources of income as well. Do your due diligence, try out new things, learn about new careers and options that might be something that you may potentially take an interest to, a natural interest. Spirit is saying check your money. So subscription. So this could manifest itself by way of, say, for instance, apps, on our phones, especially if you have an iPhone. Sometimes we might sign up for a subscription, and it might be like $15 a month or $5 or whatever, and we totally forgot we did that. But every month Apple is taking money out of your account, and you don't know why. It's wasting money. You don't use the app no more. Unsubscribe and make sure that you don't have all these automatic payments coming out of your account that you are unaware of or have forgotten about. So you need to comb through your finances and eliminate anything that is not an absolute not necessity. So that's how you can read into that energy. If it's not a need and it's just a want, you need to cut it off because you need to be working really hard for your money right now. You need to be budgeting as well. Let me pull one more for you. Reflect. So you got the reflect card too. So it says, take the time to reflect. Could you have done something differently as it relates to your financial decision making and choices? Spirit is saying hindsight is always the best sight. So I hope that gives you some sort of clarity. This is just some advice from your spirits that can help to bring in more money to your life, give you more prosperous experiences, and also in abundant as well. So you got to take a lot of accountability and reassess your finances. I think you might be younger. I feel that you are. So, when we're young, we got to really be on top of our finances because that's usually the time in our lives when we mess up our credit, all kinds of stuff, get ourselves in all kinds of debt that we later on regret. So make sure that you are really analyzing your finances and taking your time and just work really hard, and don't fall off the wagon when it comes to working. You have to really persevere when it comes to your finances this year. And it does, like I said in the other cards that came out in the tarot, Spirit says that people will recognize your work ethic and recognize you that you really try, and they will offer opportunities for you as well. So that's the good thing. When people see that other people are truly working hard for what they want, they're more inclined to help, even if it's just a suggestion, advice, or connecting you with someone that can possibly change your life and make your life better. So keep that in mind. Mm. So I hope that helps you, and thank you once again. Hey, Deshawn. So we're doing $25 donations tonight for tarot reading. So if you want to do a donation, we can definitely answer your questions. It looks like you want to know about love, child. So yes, we're doing the $25 donations, and you get to ask 2 questions. You're so welcome, Emiliano, and be careful with that car, child. I knew you got in the car. I knew it. My spirit told me, and then when that chariot reverse came out, I said, "Yeah, that had to be a car accident, some type of car wreck." So be careful. Make sure you get good insurance. All those responsible adult things. And be more organized too, Spirit says. Be more organized in your life. That can make your life easier too. Okay, y'all. Well, if there is no more donations, I'm going to conclude the reading for tonight, the live for tonight. Thank you all so much for those who have donated. I will be back on tomorrow evening, so be checking out for the notifications. And once again, if anybody wants to go deeper with any of the information that came out tonight, definitely feel free to text the Mama Magical line, and I will reply to you as soon as possible. So, with that being said, everyone, have a good night, and I will be back tomorrow about the same time. Peace and blessings, y'all. Thank you so much, and Happy New Year to you all.